Excellent matchup. Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been called a cyborg for his lack of emotion on the court. He said, quote, "I just try to stay locked into the game. When people are the most serious, they play the best basketball. Nobody's smiling in the fourth quarter." Brian?
Maybe influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. Here are the starters for Utah. Mike Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. And for Los Angeles, Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And with all the player movement this offseason, we're seeing some teams that are still building chemistry, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. You can't simulate this stuff in training camp. Even though you're scrimmaging a ton and going through the playbook, you have to be out here. You have to be on an NBA floor. You have to watch the way guys adjust to things that are happening on the fly. And that'll settle these teams in once they get familiar with one another.
Now here's Clarkson, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Now here's George. Inside, Zubac. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Clarkson outside. Lets it go from deep. Markkanen misses. And here's Leonard. Last game he had 28 points. Pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Batum's shot is off. Gay with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. Clarkson for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Count it.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Gay outside. Here's Markkanen. An easy 2 on the layup.
Some contact's not going to dissuade a big like Markkanen. He doubles down on the shot, and he gets it.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Now here's Jackson. Throws it up high. George, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Clarkson. Vanderbilt, the pass to Markkanen. Tries again. They get it back. Vanderbilt against George. Clarkson outside. Over George. George with the block.
Oh, George has such great defensive instincts, the length, and then the read that time.
Jackson finds Zubac. Leonard outside. For 3, George. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Utah trailing here. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Jackson against Conley. Here's Vanderbilt. Goes up with it again. And he lays it up and in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Pass to George. Here's Batum. 6 to shoot. To the middle. It's stolen by Clarkson. And that one's good.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Now here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Right wing. Zubac's inside. Markkanen's there. Zubac's shot is off.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The Clippers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. George has got 5 now.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Utah has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Clarkson outside. Conley with the ball. Trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to the Lakers.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Leonard. To the inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Markkanen. In transition, here come the Jazz. And they take the lead.
The legs of Conley, they work just fine getting out there on that break.
The Clippers trail. Leonard outside. Six on the shot clock. The shot comes out, and Utah will come the other way. Clarkson outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by George. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Morris, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Powell comes in for Batum. And a switch here also for Utah. Sexton's checked in for Clarkson. And so Jackson nails both of them. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in L.A., they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Now here's Conley. Pulls up, high post. Here's Markkanen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Morris.
Markkanen putting his size to use there. The defense has nothing to do but to foul.
That's good for Markkanen. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. Wall comes in for Jackson. Markkanen hits them both.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz: defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
Pass to man. Powell for 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Utah leading. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist from Olynyk.
And you can see Beasley's athleticism as he's out in the open court getting it done.
And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
Utah has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Beasley has been explosive in some of the roles he's played, and with more responsibility, he's able to score a lot of points in bunches.
One's off.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. He does not get the second one. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for L.A.
Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
So he gets them both.
And Robert Covington, a guy who's out there to do it all for his team on both ends of the floor, is going to make plays that impact winning.
Now here's Sexton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Beasley outside and stolen by Covington. In transition, here come the Clippers. Down low. Here's Powell. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Now, Norman Powell settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the three at a high clip.
Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Markkanen. To the right side. Olynyk in the post. Covered by Covington. The Jazz with another miss.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Mann. Rebounded by the Jazz. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Now Powell. Out to Covington. 4-3. Gets the three to fall. Covington's got 5 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Timeout called. The Jazz. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
And stolen by Covington. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Utah trailing here. And stolen by Covington. Fires the three. That shot, no good. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Sexton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Beasley. To stop the run. And the layup is good.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Outside wall. To the paint. Here's Mann. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Utah's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Markkanen. Outside Sexton. Here's Horton Tucker. Oh, from deep. Counted from distance.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there, would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Outside Wall. Now Morris. Here's Mann. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the lob. And the big finish by Wall.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush. The whole thing was perfect. Utah's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Sexton. 1:16 left in the opening quarter. Markkanen against Morris. The three from Sexton. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Mann. The putback. Horton Tucker grabs the miss. It's Beasley on the wing. Powell covers. Beasley, the pass to Olynyk. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
And it's tied up with that one.
Now, Kelly Olynyk coming into the league as the league has shifted to the pace and space play, and Kelly more than capable as a five-man of drilling the outside shot.
Now here's Wall. Morris left side over Markkanen. Morris can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Beasley. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Wall. It's deflected.
How about Sexton getting in there? Great timing from the guard.
That free throw misses.
Well, Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong, can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. From deep three-point range, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz out in front. They lead by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
The Clippers trail. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Jackson in at the 1. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Batum gets the bucket.
Batum getting the ball and just really relaxing on that, Jay.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. To the inside. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist by Conley. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting about 41%. Now here's Leonard. George outside. The 3 is up. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Now here's Conley. Over Leonard. No good. A bit long that time. And it's Jackson on the take. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Just dicing through the lane there was Reggie Jackson.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Clarkson outside. Back to Conley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Batum with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. And here's Jackson. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect five on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And Utah calls time here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Conley. Pass to Horton Tucker. Out to the wing. Gay. Goes back up. And a nice bucket inside from Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got his second basket on the night.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Conley against Jackson. Leonard outside. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Leonard's got his first points of the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. And Utah has possession. Trailing by 4. Vanderbilt against Batum. 5 on the clock. Here's Clarkson. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA Cares, drawing huge crowds.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Conley. Back to Horton Tucker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Horton Tucker's got 5 points. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Batum just brings a lot of experience and helps this team remain confident that he's going to make the right play and make the subtle contributions to put you in a place to win.
Markkanen's checked in for Utah. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Conley with the ball. Clarkson outside. Now Conley. Pass to Horton Tucker. Clarkson outside. Kicks it out to Markkanen. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard outside for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Jazz have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Clarkson outside. Conley passes to Markkanen. Pass to Horton Tucker. And the layup is good off the glass. Horton Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Jackson against Conley. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Markkanen. Here's Gay. And that one good. Now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Clippers have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Jackson outside. Got a piece of it. Conley with some nice D. The Jazz have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. And he drops the first. So for the Clippers, Morris, he's checked in for Zubac. Powell comes in for Batum. And it's Wall in for Jackson. Beasley's checked in for Utah. Colin Sexton comes in for Mike Conley. And so he hits both. Timeout called. The Clippers coming into this having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
And the Clippers with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Here's Powell. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Horton Tucker. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Horton Tucker's got 9 points in the quarter.
And Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
George outside. Uses the glass on the layup. George has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
The Jazz have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Outside Sexton. Pass to Gay. Clock at 6. Here's Horton Tucker. Second chance effort. Goes up again. No luck on that one. And George with some nice D. Beasley against Powell. Here's George. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
And Paul George can take advantage of the length he has to make extra possessions like that happen.
Pass to Markkanen. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Olynyk checked in for Gay. And here's Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sexton. The Jazz with another miss. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Morris. Launches a 3. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Morris has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Sexton. Back to Horton Tucker. Oh, George with a steal. On the break. Here's Wall. He's off on that one. And Utah the other way now. Now here's Sexton. They need this. No good there.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Wall. Morris for 3. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Beasley. Excellent D there from Wall. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to George. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Utah trailing here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Beasley finds Olynyk. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Wall. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's a quick first step. Wall has never been easy to defend on the drive.
And that one falls for Wall.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Mann comes in for Powell. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Utah. And so Wall nails them both.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
Timeout called, the Jazz. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Beasley outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Beasley. Tries to snap the cold streak. He's off on the layup.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Now here's Sexton. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The Jazz again can't hit.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Outside Wall. Here's the three. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Covington over to help. Out to Beasley. Lots of room. Covington grabs the board.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Nice shot by George.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
.103 left to play in the first half of basketball. Sexton passes to Beasley. Here's Olynyk. Here's Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. The shot from 20 feet out. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tipped.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
Here's Sexton. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Now Los Angeles with it. This run now up to 13-2. 17 seconds left in the first half of this game. George against Beasley. The floater. George, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Sue, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 1 block. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Clippers?
Ball movement was a real factor for them on offense. They played unselfishly with patience. The guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
And over to Kenny now. Your take on the Jazz.
A combination of poor shooting and poor shot selection. That's what my take was. They need to be more patient, run the offense all the way through, and let everyone touch the ball. Otherwise, they're playing into the other team's hands.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Paul George has been sensational.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Los Angeles shooting at 45% of the game so far. So the Utah 5 right now. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Mike Conley. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard. Here's Leonard. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Grant.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only two players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Clarkson. Conley against Jackson. A shot by Conley, no good. Second shot opportunity. Vanderbilt, no good. Now the Clippers with it. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Shoots from 12. The Jazz with another miss.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. For 3, Conley. The Clippers grab the miss.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Here's Clarkson. Vanderbilt inside. Zubac's there. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Jackson loves getting into the lane and trying to draw guys in and take a few bumps.
The Jazz shooting a low 30% from the floor. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Vanderbilt. High quality look as he sinks it. Vanderbilt's got 6 points.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Jackson against Conley. Pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Batum left side. Over Vanderbilt. Batum shot is off. The Jazz have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Gay with the ball. Guarded now by George. Gay, the pass to Markkanen. Clarkson for 3. Another shot. And it's laid in by Markkanen. He's got 6.
Yeah, you would think that you're not going to forget about a 7-footer, and Markkanen's able to sneak in there and get it.
Conley against Jackson. Launches it. The rebound by the Jazz. Vanderbilt's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Conley finds Gay. Up top, Vanderbilt. Stolen by Jackson. George passes to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
Here's Conley. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Clarkson outside. Conley against Jackson. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Clarkson.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Conley against Jackson. Leonard outside. George outside. 6 on the shot clock. And they recover it. Clippers keep it alive. Batum's shot is off. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul of the game. The Clippers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. The Jazz have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Conley against Jackson. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Leonard outside. Pass to Powell. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
And another miss by Utah.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Batum laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Batum's got 8.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Gay outside. Pass to Clarkson. To the middle. Vanderbilt, no good. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the 3rd. Inside. Here's Batum. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Vanderbilt. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Clarkson up top, defended by Jackson. Clarkson outside. From deep. The shot no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Utah has got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. Utah calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
For the Clippers, Covington's checked in for Batum. Morris comes in for Zubac. And it's man in for Jackson. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Olenek's checked in for Vanderbilt. Alexander Walker comes in for Markkanen. Beasley's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Colin Sexton in for Mike Conley. Olenek with the ball, guarded by Covington. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. From deep, Gay. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got 7 rebounds in the game. On the wing man, he's guarded by Beasley. And the basket is good. Man's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Well, the Jazz shooting a low 30% from the floor. Here's Sexton. The Jazz again can't hit.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Sexton after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Sexton, and stolen by Covington. Morris outside. The fadeaway. Here's Leonard. Utah with the rebound. Gay's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting a solid 47%. It's Powell on the wing. From outside the arc. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Powell's got 8.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Back to Sexton. Beasley outside. Driving inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And the agility on Beasley's drive, really tough for the defense to deal with.
Here's Mann. Pass to Covington. Powell outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Leonard. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. He's got 14.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Utah with the ball.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Now here's Gay. Knocked loose. Pass to Covington. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100%, a priority for him and the team.
Utah with the ball, following the score by the Clippers. Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Yeah, Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
Here's Mann. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Here's Powell. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Sexton passes to Olynyk. Back to Sexton. Oh, Covington with a block.
Covington's aggressive defense is going to pay off, and that time it did.
Beasley misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Mann. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
The first free throw is good.
And Terrence Mann, after being a role player in his first couple of seasons, we're starting to see him get a larger chunk of duties for this team.
George, he's checked in for Los Angeles. John Wall comes in for Leonard. And a switch here also for Utah. Horton Tucker's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. And for the Jazz, they're shooting a low 30% from the floor. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Beasley outside. Pass to Horton Tucker. And Wall pulls it down. The Clippers shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. To the inside. It's stolen by Olynyk.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Here's Mann. He's got 6. Back to George. Shoots over Beasley. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Clippers on top, opening up a huge gap. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Attacking, all right? Ty, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Staying focused on the task at hand. Coach Lue urging his guys on.
Yeah, all about focus and how you execute. When this team is playing together, they're dangerous.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got John Wall, Marcus Morris out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Mann in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Here's Mann. Pass to Covington. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Jazz. Beasley outside. Here's Agbaji. Here's Horton Tucker. They get it back.
It's not easy to create really solid coverage on Olynyk because of his skill and his physical play.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Coffey. He's checked in for Morris. Both free throws good from Olynyk. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Covington. That one no good. And Utah will come the other way.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Horton Tucker. And too long on the shot.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
The Jazz have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Well, the naming of the NBA's 75th anniversary team was a fun event last season. That sparked plenty of conversation, Brent.
Yeah, it was really interesting to see how it is the NBA settled on 75. So many memorable players throughout the decades. But I really enjoyed the event. I really enjoyed seeing all of those players once again getting together to be celebrated for all of their accomplishments and for building the foundation of what the NBA is today.
Here's Jackson. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Five to shoot. Batum finds Zubac. And the Clippers miss again. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Abaji. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Now here's Leonard. Oh, they need this. The rebound by the Jazz. Horton Tucker's got 4 rebounds now. The 3. Here's Azubuike. Pass to Alexander Walker. Knocks it down from distance. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Beasley against Jackson. To the wing on the left. Here's Batum, and it's blocked. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Horton Tucker. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Now here's Zubac. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Batum pulls it in. Batum's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jackson. And the shot's good. And the Clippers lead by 18.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Utah's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. Leonard defending. Back to Alexander Walker. To the middle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's Powell. High post.
That ability to shoot is going to give Norman Powell some driving lanes with which he can exploit.
Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I got to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
That one falls for Powell.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And so Powell nails them both. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. Now here's Conley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Man, good whistle there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Vanderbilt. George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Second free throw, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. That's tipped. Stolen by Conley. Markkanen with it. Jackson in his pocket. Back to Conley. Pass to Markkanen. Poke loose. George with a steal. Leonard finds George. Back to Leonard. Batum outside. There's the triple. And again, no good by the Clippers. And here are the Jazz. They're on a 15-4 run. Offensive rebound. Markkanen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throws off from Markkanen.
7 feet, really good at shooting the basketball. A decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he drops the first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Utah's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Leonard for 3. Kept alive. Zubac passes to Batum. And that one is hammered home.
And a little slam dunk from Batum. That'll work.
The Jazz shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Stolen by Jackson. Over Conley. Now here's Conley. counted.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Jackson outside. Pass to Batum. And here's Leonard. Count that one. Leonard's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
And here's Conley. Gay up top. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Zubac. George outside. Down low. Here's Jackson. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Jackson does a good job of finding some gaps and getting to those open areas. That's how he finds his shots.
Now here's Conley. Back to Clarkson. And here's Vanderbilt. To the wing, right side. Here's Conley. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever. Running the point with precision.
Jackson outside. Back to George. And George with the jam.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Utah with the ball. Clarkson outside. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Gay. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 14.
Good job sticking with his man. Rudy Gay moving on the lateral plane, and then the long arms helping out.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now here's Gay. Back to Conley. Clarkson outside. Markkanen up top. Shoots over Zubac and misses it off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4 on target from range.
Yeah, that's a shot most guys are just not even going to take, but Leonard is confident in that range.
Here's Conley. Markkanen outside. Back to Conley. Clarkson outside. The Jazz again can't hit.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Paul George.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
And Conley drops them both. And Brent, you won the dunk contest in '96. After last year's edition, some calls to fix it. You got any ideas?
BA, every year they're trying to fix the dunk contest, and I like it. The league has tinkered with it before. They've tried different things, some successful, some not so much. But the fact is you just got to get great dunkers out there, and you got to put on a show. And when the league gets that, everybody's happy.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to man. Here's Boston. Now here's George. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside Conley. To the paint. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Conley.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's man. That shot missing. Some solid D from Beasley. Here's Agbaji. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, Kawhi, you had it going inside and out. It seemed like you were getting wherever you wanted on the court. Did it feel that way?
It was moving well. Overall, the team played well. They got me in my spots. They made shots, opened the floor for me.
Always humble. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.